Hi, I'm Anna Denton-Jones of Professional Law Limited, and I'm sending you this video because you've made an inquiry about using my services, and I really want to help you, and I want to do that fast. But there are certain rules and regulations that I have to comply with as regards checking client identity. So the way in which I'm onboarding clients now is changing for a couple of different reasons. So first of all, I've got to run ID checks on you. People's track record in the past of giving me the information that I've needed to do that and to enable me to comply with a whole host of other regulations around things like sanctions regimes and making sure that I'm not dealing with politically exposed people and all of that sort of stuff, means that I'm now moving to a system of, for a small fee, running an electronic check through a piece of software. So that has to be done before I can start work for you. So I'm going to need to know your full name and your address. Date of birth would be really useful if you could give me that as well. So that's the first thing that we need to do, is run that check. The second thing that I need to do is know who your employer is, so that I can run a conflict check and make sure that there's not going to be any problem there. Generally there isn't. It would be very rare for there to be a problem in that regard. And the third thing is that historically I've always started work for people straight away, before I've even managed to get a file open and terms and conditions to the individual. And throughout 2022, I have sadly experienced problems with people taking quite a lot of strategic advice from me and then deciding to go elsewhere or refusing to enter into my terms and conditions. And so I have been left short by a few £100s each time that has happened. Now, obviously, that does not make good business sense. So I'm unable to operate now where I haven't opened a file and where I haven't got your sign up to my terms and conditions. It's all very simple. As soon as you've given me your contact details and enabled me to do the searches that I need to do, I can open a file. I can send you documentation at the push of a button pretty much, and you'd have the opportunity to then agree those terms and conditions. Once that's done, we're good to go, and we won't have to do any more paperwork in regards to you becoming my client. So I apologise if that all sounds like a bit of a caddle to be dealt with before you come on board. I'm afraid there isn't any other way around it. These days I do have to do these things, so I apologise in advance for a bit of a faff, but let's get that done and I can get to helping you as soon as possible. I look forward to working with you. Thank you very much.